So next example of assertive sentence is Shreya said to her friends, I will not play with you today. Okay, so now we have to change it. How? Look, as usual, first we have to find out the kind of sentence. I will not play with you today. This is negative, means assertive. Okay, so Shreya, reporting object is there, so we will change it. Okay, in the same tense, Shreya told her friends. Dear students, please do not use this to when we are using tell, told, tells, will tell, right? To is not used. Generally, students make this mistake. So, please avoid it. We have not to use to, right? So, Shreya told her friends. Now, this comma, these inverted commas are to be removed, right? Now, in place of this comma here, we will use a connector, and that is that. Shreya told her friends that. Now, what I said, first person is always changed according to reporting subject, second person is always changed according to this reporting object, and third person never changes, right? So, this is first person according to Shreya. So, what to use means what pronoun is to be used for Shreya, and that is she, right? If it is Rahul, then we will write, if it is I and here Rahul is there, so we will write he. Okay, but here if it is Rahul, then Rahul is third person, that will not be changed. So she, now helping verb means tense. Tense is to be changed only when reporting verb is in past tense. So here this is in past said. So the tense will be changed here, means the whole future tense will be changed into its past form, modals also in their past forms, and present into past, right? Look, that she will be changed into would. She would not play with you. So, with what I said, second person is changed according to this object, reporting object. So, with you, you is second person. So, according to her friends, you will be changed into with them, right? With them, and thereafter what to write? Today. Today will be changed into that day. Now, no inverted commas are to be used, right? So, today is changed into that day. I hope you have got the process. So, in this way, dear students, report this assertive sentence is changed. Let us see. If the given sentence is interrogative, means this question mark is there. Okay. So, as I told you, first reporting verb is to be changed. So, reporting verb will be changed into ask, asks, asked, will ask, or inquire. Okay, students. So, in this way we can make changes in reporting verb. Okay, look here, the sentence is we said to him, we said to him, do you know, do you know English? Do you know English? क्या do you know English means क्या तुम English जानते हो? Do you understand? Do you understand English? Do you know English? Like this. Okay. So let us see how to change. As usual, I told you, first of all we have to find out the kind of sentence here, and this is question mark is there, so this is interrogative, right? So now we are going to use the rules of interrogative. So accordingly we will change we said into these. So this is past, so asked will be there. We asked him, not to him, okay? To is to be removed. We asked him. Now this is to be removed. These, all these punctuation marks are to be removed, okay? Now in place of this comma, as this is common, this is reporting speech, this is reported speech, a suitable connector is used between them, okay? So in assertive we use that, but in interrogative sentence we will use different connector. Means it depends on the kind of interrogative sentence, right? Means if the interrogative sentence begins with helping verb, means demanding its answer in yes or no. Do you know English? Yes sir, I know English. No sir, I do not know English, in this way, right? So when helping verb type question has been given, so we use a connector if or whether, right students? Then same affirmative structure is used, right? Means helping verb if given, that will be used after subject. Look here, do you know English? So now subject is to be used, and what is subject? Second person. I told you second person is always changed according to reporting object. First person if I, we have been given, they will be changed according to this reporting subject, but this is second person, so it will be changed according to this reporting object. And if third person is there, let me remind you again, third person not at all changed, right? Whether you will be changed according to him, and that is he, okay? If it is her, we will write she. If it is them, we will write they, okay? So whether or if he. Next is verb, means tense. Are we going to make changes in tenses? It all depends on the tense of reporting speech, and that is said. Past tense is there, so definitely we will change the tense of reported speech. But one exception only, if universal truth is there, some factual truths are there, then we will never change the tense of this reported speech, no matter whether past tense is there or not. Got it? So whether he, we will change the tense. This is present indefinite, so it will be changed into past indefinite. He knew English. Okay, one more example, just have a look. Where were you? Where were you this morning? Said my mother. Okay, suppose this sentence is there. What I told you, this is not necessary that this reported speech always comes later. No, sometimes it may be used in the beginning. So I am just trying to explain this type of sentence also, right? So said my mother. So as usual, first rule is we have to find out the kind of sentence. So where were you this morning? Question mark is there, so interrogative. So let's change. Said my mother, so we can write my mother asked. I told you these are reporting verbs, so we will use it. My mother asked. Now object, that is understood, my mother, it means she must have asked me, but that is not clearly given, so we have implied it. That's why we have written it in bracket. So my mother asked me. Now this inverted comma, this question mark, this inverted comma, they have been removed. Now this is different kind of interrogative sentence, not beginning with helping verb but question word is there. So question words are used as it is, right? In place of connector we use question word as it is. So where, right? Now subject, that is second person. I told you second person is always changed according to object, and that is me. So the subject will be I. Okay, first person according to reporting subject, second person according to reporting object. Okay, where I. Now where were you? So we are going to change the tense, of course, because this is past tense. So this is where were you. This is the helping verb past continuous, and past indefinite is changed into past continuous. Past, if past continuous has been given, then that is changed into past perfect continuous. Okay students, so perfect continuous means had been, look, where I had been. Now this morning, this into that, these into those. So that morning, no question mark, right? So my mother asked me where I had been that morning. Have you got it? Right? Is there any problem? Okay, one more example let me, because I think you need one more example. So look here, the third one. This is first, this is second, this is third. She says to her, she says to her parents, comma, inverted comma, can you take me to the museum? Can you take me to the museum? This is, so students, this is interrogative, question mark is there, so we are going to change, right? So she says into asked. Dear students, the importance of reporting object for the change of reporting verb is limited to only assertive beta. Okay, we change the reporting verbs in all sentences other than assertive sentences without the presence of even reporting object. Don't worry, this rule is limited to only assertive. So she asked means her parents has been given or not, but reporting verb will be changed. She asked her parents. Now helping verb type question. So if or whether, if. Now this is second person, change according to object. So her parents, we will write they, then helping verb subject, and then helping verb can is changed into could, but we will change the tense when reporting verb of reporting speech means reporting verb is in past tense. So this is not past tense, this is present tense. So we are not going to change the tense. So we will write can. But if it is she said, we will say she asked her parents if they could. But here says is there, so we will not change the tense. So can will remain as it is. They can take. Now first person me, I told you first person always according to reporting subject, and reporting subject is she. So according to she we will write her. Okay, So if they could take her to the museum. Okay, have you got it? So in this way, students, this second type of sentence is also complete. Okay, third sentence is imperative sentence. What is imperative sentence? Means order, command, request, advice, etc. are there, right? So this kind of sentences are known as imperative sentences. How to change them? Look, it will be easier for you through an example. The sentence is, Mr. Gupta said to his servant, wash my car now. Wash my car now. Okay. So what is its answer? We have found out that imperative sentence has been given. In imperative sentence, subject is not clearly given. You as a subject is understood only. Okay, students. So in imperative sentences, subject is second person, but that is not clearly given, right? The sentence always begins with main verb or helping verb, right, students? So Mr. Gupta said to his servant, wash my car now. So we can say, Mr. Gupta, what is the mood? Wash my car now. Order, because servant is there. So Mr. Gupta ordered his servant. Now this comma, these inverted commas are to be removed. Now in place of this, we have to use a connector. So to or not to. If the positive imperative sentence, to have to use, and if negative means don't, right? So we have to use not to. So here this is positive, so we have to use to. Next, wash. Now this is first person according to subject and Mr. Gupta. So his, Mrs. Gupta, her, right? So wash, not to. Wash, if this is negative, but if it is positive, to wash his car now. Now will be changed into then. Okay, students, right? One more. See here. They said to us, don't go anywhere. Right, students? Negative imperative. So let us see. They ordered, right, us. This is negative, so this we have removed. Not to go anywhere. Okay students, but one more option is there for this. Okay, whenever negative imperative sentence is there, we can have one more option, and that is different answer. What? They forbade, only negative, right? They forbid, forbidden. So this is past form, forbid us to go anywhere, right? Forbid is a negative verb, students, so we do not use not to, but only to is required. So it's up to you, whatever seems easier to you, you can use. They ordered us not to go anywhere, or they forbade us to go anywhere. So in this way students, this imperative sentence is complete. Okay, suppose the sentence is, Dr. Gupta said to me, don't work too hard. So what to say? Dr. Gupta, this is order? No, doctor never gives order, advice. So Dr. Gupta advised me not to work hard. Okay, so in this way, this imperative sentence is also complete. Then stay home, stay blessed, and enjoy your life. Thank you.